official British record is 13:21.27. I expect Mo to be much quicker than that. That's Nick Rose's from New York back in 1982. Different time, a different place. Mo has run quicker indoors, but for record purposes, Nick Rose's time is the official British record, and the official European record, which might be another target, belongs to Bob Tari at 13 minutes 11.13. That goes back to 2010. So Clark has been asked to certainly set out at sub 13:10 pace. Mo's orchestrating the crowd, wants a little bit of atmosphere, and I think that's what will get him moving here, Paula. If the crowd really get into this, Mo fancies it, and I said right at the beginning there, in answer to Gabby's question, surely wants to test himself a little bit, wants to push at some point in the race.
Yeah, I mean, I just chatted to him a bit at breakfast this morning, and he didn't actually know at that point that his 13:10 had ever been ratified as a record. So that was news to him. And I think coming into the race, he maybe thought, oh, maybe I'll go for it, maybe I won't. Now I think it has definitely become, I want to walk away from this track today as the official British record holder and get everything done right today. So he's definitely started as if he means business. He's not hanging around at the back, as we often see when he's not really committed to running a quick time. He's settled in behind Adam Clark. He's very used to being in that position. They train together a lot, as you said. He relies on Adam to just get the pace moving, and then hopefully he can just maintain that momentum and feel good out there over these first couple of laps.
Sub 13:10 or something like that, then even that, you know, is a pretty good pace, but that's a much slower 1,000, 2:39. They went 2:36. 2:39 for that second 1,000, Paula, just slowing down a bit. Yeah,
but I mean, the pack behind Mo Farah there, definitely the likes of Andrew HEYES will be very glad that that pace has backed off a little bit, because they're now in territory that gives them a little bit more of a chance of shooting for personal best, and certainly going to get personal best, because a lot of these guys, form that he's been in this year and the way he's been moving forward over the last couple of years, it would have been nice to see him, and I think it would have changed the way that Mo's raced, but he's not here. We hope everything is okay there and that he will go on to race well in the summer this summer. But now it's all about Mo. Andrew HEYES now decided, no, okay, I'm not going to let you have it all your own way from a British point of view. I'm just going to move.
But the thoughts of that, I'm pretty sure, have gone at this point. It's just Mo thinking, all right, Rock's putting some pressure on. I don't mind that. I'm being asked some questions. I'm going to come up with the answers here. I'm going to wait and do what I normally do. And the crowd just getting a little bit nervous. But I don't think they should worry.
I think Mo likes to get the crowd a little bit wound up, to get them on the edge of their seats a little bit, and then to kind of mix up things in the race. He's not having it all his own way, but Albert ROP is doing a great job here, just stringing out this, keeping the pace moving, putting pressure on El Bakkali and AMDOUNI behind, and Mo looking very comfortable and just composed and waiting, biding his time.
Well, AMDOUNI ran a 7:44 3,000 just recently, but he looks as though he's working hard, doesn't he, in third place. He did win on that occasion, did outkick one or two pretty good athletes, but I don't think he's got the kick to challenge Mo Farah. Rock knows he hasn't got the kick, so that's why he's stretching it out. His last race was a cross-country race, and here he is trying to take Mo Farah on in a sprint finish. Well, we know how that's going to end up. And then behind them, El Bakkali of Morocco hanging on, and here's Mo now with 2 laps to go, 400 to go. AMDOUNI trying to react, El Bakkali trying to react as well. So all Mo's done at this point is just go to the front. He hasn't kicked yet. He just wants to control this. Doesn't want anybody sneaking up on him, doesn't want to have to get around anybody. There are back markers getting in the way, so he wants a clear sight. El Bakkali moving up 300 meters to go. The crowd rising to Mo Farah here. The tempo is picking up, the noise is getting louder and louder, and Rock coming back for another go with 200 to go, but Farah holds him up, has a little look, checking where the danger is. Another back marker to be negotiated. Rock still hanging on here, and Farah hasn't got this one yet. The familiar high knees, the familiar arms, trying to drive himself forward. Another look behind, and Rock is still there, and Farah's got to give this something at the end here. He's being pushed right to the line, but Farah gets it, and that is a finish that is so familiar, and it's taken into a new European record as well as a British record, a new personal best for Mo Farah, driven on by good competition from Rock in the end. He obviously decided a few laps out that this is about winning today, and he still had to dig deep there. Mo FARAH picking it up at the end. A pretty good last 400 metres and a 27 last 200 metres. But Rob gave him something to think about, worry about there. The result we all thought, the result that everybody wanted. But, and it's not a massive but he was pushed. And yet again, Mo will probably say that's a good thing.
Yeah, I think he'll think it was a good thing when he goes away and knuckles down to another batch of training now in Ethiopia. But I just think there he was maybe carrying a little bit in his legs coming into this race and didn't feel that good, didn't push on him. Certainly the race was taken to him, and the deciding factor maybe here is just that little bit of the invincibility cloak that Mo holds over the other runners, and I don't think Rob really believed he could beat him over that last lap. He didn't think he was going to be able to close on him, but actually where Mo normally moves away so convincingly, he wasn't really doing that today. He was able to hold it off, and maybe he had a little bit left in the tank there in case Rob was able to come alongside him and challenge him. Certainly I do think he had that 13.10 in his eyes as he was coming down that home straight there, but he was working hard, and I don't think he would have expected Rob to challenge him quite so closely.
Is that a new type of mobile? What was that? Maybe he's just a bit tired. He got that bit wrong, didn't he? Is it? I don't know what it was. Anyway, I'm glad I didn't have to think about things like that. You know, you're running hard down the straight, looking for the finish line. You've got to think about your victory salute. Anyway, well done, Mo. The new European record, of course, taking the British record to boot, a new personal best, a host of personal bests and maybe national records behind him as well. A very fast finish to a race that started out quickly, started out at 13-minute pace, dropped away a little bit, and then came back again under 13.10. So well done, Mo. Back to winning ways. Confirmation there, 13 minutes, 9.16 seconds, and that is just over a second quicker than he's run before. As I